Good afternoon, EagleNick outage. Good afternoon, EagleNick outage here. Good afternoon, EagleNick outage. Now, I was banned from breakfast this morning. EagleNick got banned from the breakfast this morning. All because a woman flipped her wig. Now I need to go check out and see what that noise was I just heard. I'll be right back. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. It ain't nothing gonna hurt me, but it wasn't good. Good afternoon, EagleNick audits. How's everybody doing? Now, EagleNick is back at the Eagle's Nest, sitting on my bed. This time I got my camera propped up, my phone propped up. When I say camera, you know I mean my phone. Now, EagleNick doesn't have a camera other than the camera that's on my phone. I do not know that I would be able to operate a camera other than just to take a picture. EagleNick remembers back when cameras was a Polaroid picture. You just took a picture and waited just a few minutes, it spit it out. You just fanned it for a little bit and voila, there was your picture right in your hand. Now, I've been saying for a while that EagleNick was not going to turn on memberships, but now I've had a lot of videos that YouTube has been censoring, not allowing them to be seen, placing ad suitability or restrictions, age restrictions on them. That is one of the situations that EagleNick has encountered. Hello, JD. How are you doing? I was just explaining why, in case anybody has noticed, that EagleNick audits did, in fact, set up memberships. Now, that is because I might have to come up with the money somehow to be able to try to eat on a regular basis, because the lady up there at the Providence Ministries, who EagleNick just informed that the gentleman told us that we could only get one suite, And she chose to get to anyway, and then started calling EagleNick audits a racist, saying that I wasn't the boss in there, yet the gentleman would not stand up for what he had said, that what people were only allowed to get one suite because there was a very limited supply. There was only 2 or 3 people, counting the lady, had been able to get up to the table to get the sweets, because the women and children goes through the line first to eat and then can go over and get the sweets. Now, no one is supposed to get the sweets first unless they are just getting them and leaving. You are not supposed to get stuff and then go get a plate. Now, this lady, she had grabbed 2 anyway, and it made EagleNick mad because there was about 40 people in line, and they was only about 15 to 20 different things of the sweets. And that let EagleNick audits know that there was going to be some of the people in the back of the line that would not even have a chance to get a single item. Now, EagleNick was not going to get a sweet himself because there was so many people. I did not want to deny any of those homeless individuals the opportunity to be able to get them some sweets like donuts, pies, cakes, different kind of things that they provide, that is donated to Providence Ministries by Walmart, Food Line, Kroger, different places. Now, I got my plate and just took my plate outside. I sit outside and eat. And after I was through eating, I unlocked my bicycle and I went over under the bridge where I do a lot of live streams here lately. Now, I was sitting over there under the bridge, and I had my secondary phone with me, which is the first phone I had that was snatched from my hand during my arrest video. I do not have phone service on the phone, but I had a video saved to the phone that I was showing Miss Gloria. Miss Gloria was sitting right beside me, had her arm up on my shoulder and her arm laying down on my leg. Now, Miss Gloria, if you've seen my live stream, is another black lady that I know, a real sweet lady. EagleNick loves Gloria and Roger. They are both real good people. Hello, Miss Amy Loy. EagleNick got banned from going back up to Providence Ministries. Now, I don't know how long it is supposed to be for, if it is a permanent ban or if it is just supposed to be for 30 days. Now, EagleNick got into it with a lady because she was thinking that she was entitled because we were informed that we could only get one sweet apiece. Now, I put the video of the lady I recorded after I got out under the bridge. I was sitting there talking to Miss Gloria, showing her a video on my other phone. As I was saying, Miss Gloria had her arm, was leaning on my shoulder and had her arm laying on my left leg. And this other black lady I'd had the trouble with in there, come outside going to get in her car, started calling EagleNick audits all kind of bad names like a MFer and all other types of things. saying that EagleNick Audits was a racist because I had told her, ma'am, we were only allowed to get one. I said, there's a whole lot of people, and if we get two, there's a bunch of them ain't going to get nothing. Now, that lady flipped her wig, so to speak. I don't know if she was actually wearing a wig. But like I said, I went out under the bridge after I ate, was sitting there talking to Miss Gloria, showing her a video that I had saved to my other phone. It does not have phone service to where I could go on to YouTube, no type of internet connection, to show Miss Gloria any of my YouTube videos, because every time I see her, she hollers out, EagleNick, and she wants to see a new video. So I was showing her one, and that lady had come out raising all manner of hell, and I did not catch it at the time, but I finally figured out what she was saying. The reason she was calling EagleNick Audits a racist, and I will tell you what it was about here shortly, and I'd like your honest opinion if me saying what I said in any way, shape, manner, or form would make EagleNick Audits or any white person a racist just by the words that EagleNick Audits had said. But first, let me say this. Now, she come out there raising all manner of hell, calling EagleNick a MFer, a racist, saying all kind of vile and foul words against EagleNick because I had told her we were only allowed to get one of the sweets. Now, when she come out to go get in her car and was saying all that stuff, she had said, "You don't know me." She said, "You ride a bicycle." She said, "I'll hunt you down." I said, "You ain't got to hunt shit." I said, "I'm right here." You know, in other words, meaning if she had anything to say or do, I'm right here. Let's get to it. You know what I mean, Burn? Now, then she stated, "You ride a bicycle, I'll run you over." And I told her, I said, "I'll kick your damn door in too." I said, "You won't have to reach out to open your door. I'll kick it all the way over to the passenger side and you can just climb right in." Now, I only said that because she was calling me a MFer and calling me a racist and threatening to run me over with her vehicle. Now, I come to find out that it was all because the other day when we had cereal, which was last Saturday, EagleNick was talking about the milk that they serve with the breakfast and said that I love white milk with my cereal, but I really love chocolate milk, but I did not eat it with my cereal. Now, EagleNick Audits said in jest, making a joke that they get white milk from a white cow and they get chocolate milk from a brown cow. I said they should have a cow that's white and brown. That way you could get white milk from two of the teats and get chocolate milk from the other teats. Now, that was all I said, and that was the words that stuck in her head. And all because of the words I said in jest. She called EagleNick Audits out, it's a racist. I do not jest. You know what I mean, Vern. Now, would someone saying jokingly that they get white milk out of a white cow and chocolate milk out of a brown cow, would that in a normal person's mind, no matter the color of their skin, would that make them think that the person stating that was a racist? Does that make any cotton picking sense at all? Because it has EagleNick audits baffled. Now, when she started raising hell, while I was sitting over there by Miss Gloria, I stood up and turned my recorder on and started recording her. That is when she really flipped her wig even more. You could almost see them there nappy roots. Now, she started reaching out her driver's door trying to open the handle and couldn't get it to open. She finally climbed out of her car window on the driver's side. Now, EagleNick was ready to go for a little ride, if you know what I mean, Bird, because I thought she was fixing to come over there and start a great big fight, all because EagleNick Audits was standing up for what is right. But when she got climbed all the way out of the car, she said, I'm going to go in there and tell on you. Now, I'm sure she went in there and made up a bunch of lies, because when I went up there this morning, they wouldn't let me come in. Now, that is the end of a regular meal for EagleNick Audits. I can still go to Greater Works when they serve, but they usually just serve 4 days a week, 2 meals a day, breakfast and lunch, or breakfast and supper, rather. No, wait, not breakfast. It's lunch and supper. They do not serve breakfast except on Sunday. But they serve lunch Monday through Thursday and dinner Monday through Thursday, and they serve breakfast on Sunday. Now, that led EagleNick Audits, because of that situation and all of the live streams I did, that YouTube has placed restrictions and add suitability on those videos and on a few of the shorts, that EagleNick Audits turned on memberships. I did not want to have the videos to where people couldn't see them, but they had them restricted anyway. And EagleNick is only trying to prepare for that there rainy day, if you know what I mean. I don't want to be ashamed, all because of my name. And I don't want to go hungry, because I was standing up for what was right. I was only trying to do good. I wasn't trying to start a fight. That is making me very emotional. It makes me very emotional. And that is my one pet peeve. That damn you, EagleNick, you son of a bitch. Why do you gotta wear your heart on your sleeve? You know what I mean? I don't mean to get that way, But I put too much hope in the way I treat others that I'll be treated the same. And I'll be damned if I will be ashamed, all because of my name. Give me just a minute, please. I gotta step into the other room so I can clear my sinuses. When I start crying, it makes my nose get messed up. All right, I'm sorry about that. I did not mean to get like that. I did not mean to cry. Now, after all I faced because of that situation, I do not know if she did, Miss Amy. I didn't even think to ask him. I asked the gentleman if he would get me something to eat, and he said he would check. Now, they never brought me nothing outside, so I just waited a minute, and I went on under the bridge. But after all that, after she got me to where I can't come back up there to Providence Ministries, now I went up to Greater Works today to get me some lunch. After I did my live stream at the Veterans Park and at the James Brown Recreation Center, lo and behold, who should walk in but that there lady that caused EagleNick to sin, who caused me to get so mad. It's like she was there to try to taunt me, like she wanted me to say something to her so she could try to get me banned so that I would not have a single place to eat. All because I told her we could only have one sweet. Sorry, I hit the wrong one. I'm sorry, I had to mute it for a minute. I hit the wrong one. I had to clear my nose again. I don't want to be rude. But I did not let it faze me, and I didn't fall into that trap. After they said the prayer to bless the food, it's always women and children first, as always, just like it is at Providence Ministries. Now, there was only a few women up there, and the first couple got in the front of the line. There was about 7 or 8 men in front of me, and that woman got right in front of me, and I told her, I said, ma'am, you can go ahead and go to the front. I said, it's women and children first. I said, sweetheart, you can go ahead and go to the front. And she said, thank you, sir. And she walked on up to the front of the line. And it made me feel so ashamed and so humiliated that even after all she said to me and the way she hated, that I could not hold a grudge and still treated her the way a lady should be treated. I've said it before, I only give the respect that I'm given. But I was always raised that a lady should be treated like a lady. A woman is a lady, no matter how they act. So I just wanted to let everybody know, if you see that I've got on damn memberships, y'all don't think that I'm a liar. I've been able to have them memberships for over a month, and I did not want to have to cut them on. But YouTube keeps taking my videos when I talk about how bad the Democrats are, when I talk about Donald Trump wanting to make America great again, when I talk about we all have basic human rights, that we're not supposed to hate each other because of the color of our skin. Or we're not supposed to hate nobody because they damn poor and live by the railroad tracks. YouTube wants to take my damn videos and do stuff to them to where they won't get the views they deserved, where they get out where people will see it. They'll know about it. Maybe something can be done to change the way people think. Because EagleNick Audits thinks that it stinks. YouTube is all for dividing us and keeping us to hating each other. And probably just because I've said that, they'll place some restrictions on this live stream as well. Now, y'all know that I have super thanks, super chats, and super stickers, but I don't ask nobody to use them. There's many of y'all that's in here now. Super, Miss Jessica, Brett, so many people that sent me money through the supers. Now, those supers, EagleNick Audits only gets supposedly 70%, but I've received $10 super thanks and only got $4.60. Now, EagleNick Audits is not illiterate, and I'm not stupid. $4.60 of $10 is not but 46%. So YouTube takes 30 off the original, and then the rest of it goes to taxes. Yeah, when you talk about how corrupt the government is, how they spend our tax money foolishly and won't give it back to the American people from the people they took it from. They do stuff to your content to make sure it's not monetized to where you can make just a few stupid pennies every day, or cents anyway, because the United States doesn't have a penny, we have a cent coin. After all they do, they want to take out them more taxes for our government so they can continue to screw the taxpayers, the content creators. Take money from the ones who makes it and give it to the haters. Now that frauditor mania bragged, said he makes more money off my content than I ever will off what I do. But frauditor mania, if you was to happen to be watching, that's because I use my content fairly. I don't go taking other people's content. I create my own. Some people might like it, and some people might hate it. But I create it myself. I don't take something that don't belong to me. If I got extra to give, I make sure if I see somebody that needs it, I freely give it because I freely got it. Now, I have already started a Rumble account. I put my arrest video on Rumble because when YouTube had it where I could not live stream, but I do not really know how Rumble works, how you get people to follow you on Rumble. You know, because of me not knowing how it worked and to start with, and deleting videos, it took a few months longer than it should have. Lost 1.8 million short views and 1,800 watch hours to finally reach that 4,000 watch hours to actually get the ads. But right after I got the ads, I realized what the live streams did because I'd never really been doing the live streams, just recording videos. And within the first less than a month after I had got the 4,000 watch hours, I ended up with getting over 10,000 watch hours in 1 month because of the live streams. Now, see, that is why I've been asking people to subscribe to Adam's Empire on YouTube so I can help Adam to get his subscriber count up to where he can start live streaming. Not to help out EagleNick audits in any way, shape, or form. But all because that is what we are supposed to do. We are supposed to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. That is what EagleNick Audits was doing when he told that lady that we was only supposed to be getting one sweet. I wasn't hating on the woman. I called her ma'am. I did not call her ma'am with malice in my heart or in my mind. I did not say it in a hateful manner. I do not know why she took it the way she did. But if you've been watching my videos for long enough, you know when I've got something to say, when I think a certain way, I will not keep it hid. It is as I have said, I only tell the truth, and sometimes, most of the time, the truth hurts. Now, it hurt EagleNick Audits more than it hurt that there lady. And that is only because EagleNick Audits is not shady. I don't hide in the shadows or hide behind lies. Because EagleNick Audits can see them in their eyes. I know when they're telling a lie, and I know when they're telling the truth. Yeah, gas has gotten out of hand, out of control. I don't really call it gas. I call it yo-yo. Thank you, Super. You have a very blessed day. I hope it don't take too much gas to mow your yard, because that's mighty high, $5 a gallon in Illinois. It's only $3.20 a gallon in Dalton, Georgia. Now, I don't know how long that will last, because I've been seeing that the stock market has went crazy. Now, I love y'all all, and I pray you all have a blessed rest of your day. I'm going to get on off here. It's about 15 minutes to 4. I might sit here and try to get cool for a little bit, and then I'm going to head out the door. I'm going to be heading back up to Greater Works Ministries to eat supper. They start serving sometimes around 5 or so. I try to get up there a little bit early so I can get inside, because it's so hot and humid, you know. I'd like to apologize for EagleNick having to cut on the memberships, because I never intended to cut them on. I pray you all have a blessed day, and I'm going to try to get back on here sometime between 7 and 9 p.m. I love you all. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I consider you all my sister or brother. It does not matter the color of your skin or the financial situation you might be in. If you see somebody that needs help, don't pass them by. Don't turn a blind eye or a deaf ear. You never know when it might be you or someone you love or hold dear. EagleNick. Audits. I am EagleNick. And I'm out.